Welcome everyone. Okay. All right, yeah.
So it's been a lot. I mean,
What's up, Mavericks? Welcome back to another episode of the Maverick Madness podcast. I'm your host, Cal White, aka Philly. Alongside me, I have two excellent special guests. One's not here at the moment, but he'll be here for. And first up, we have our guest. She's a member of the track team and also state AA state champions of the Lady Maverick basketball team. Monica Moore. How are you today?
Pretty good.
Yep, doing good. Good. All right, everyone. We got a lot of stuff to go over. We got sports to go over. Love it or hate session. Questions for good. I'm that person or hate that person, and a draft, and a would you rather to top it off. And before we get on to that, we got to talk about what happened to us over the weekend. It is our weekend recap. So, Monica, what'd you do?
This weekend, we had a track meet. I finally broke 12 at Emory Henry.
Yeah.
I ran a 12:88. I finally broke 13. I got it backwards, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But I was pretty happy over that. Then we had a track meet after that. I think it was Tuesday. Then I got even lower than that and got a 12:73.
Yeah.
It's my current PR. And I PR'd in 200.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've been going through some. And my week's been going well. Well, we had to go through the results from Pelican Sports, and also for instance the track results too that happen over time. So we got them all down. And if you guys are probably wondering what our second guest is he is a coach of the Janesboro men's basketball team, Mann. He's not here at the moment, but he'll be here during halftime, which is completely okay. So we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to have some fun today. All right. Now, first up, now we're going to get on to our trivia of the week. And our trivia of the week is: what retired basketball player tried out for the Chicago White Sox in 1994? If you guys know the answer, comment down below. We'll reveal the answer at the draft. So mostly the trivia is going to be like difficult. It's going to be sometimes difficult, but we're going to be rotating stuff. So we'll reveal the answer at the end. But do you know the answer?
I do not.
So it's a mystery to come up. Now we're going to get on to the sports of the show. First up, we got baseball. We did come up short against Christiansburg on the 16th, 1-11. I did speak to a couple of players about that, and they said that Christiansburg is a good team. They were state champs last year, so we had a big competition there. Then victory against Bluefield, 14-0 on the 17th. Congratulations to the men's on that. And victory against Midland Trail, 14-0 again, back-to-back on the 20th. And good luck to them against Greenbrier East on the 22nd, which is today. So good luck to them. Good luck to them against Wyoming East on the 27th. Good luck to them on Independence on the 28th. And K9 throws a no-hitter with 15 strikeouts on their game against Midland Trail. And K9 is known as the certified ace of the team. Congratulations to him. And now we're going to go on to softball. First up, they come up short against Pikeview, 6-16 on the 17th. Came up short against Shady Springs on yesterday, 0-11. And good luck to them against Bluefield on today. So good luck to them. Now we're going to go on to track. So first up, we have the results from the Emory and Henry meet. Men's overall team was overall 9 out of 20 teams, and women's overall 15 of 21. So that's definitely good.
Oh yeah.
So now we got the results in. Hope this is the right one. Yeah, this one, right one. I can't remember. Oh yeah, here it is. So we got the 3200 meter run. We have Hayden Rose placing 5th. We have the 300 hurdles. Connor Dillon 4th. The 4x1 relay. We placed 7th with Connor Dillon, Brock Parker, Braden Walker, and Heath Pitzer. I'm hoping this is the right one. This might be this one that you broke the record on.
What time did I run?
The Emory and Henry one.
Yeah, we ran that one Saturday.
Okay, so this one's the right one. Okay, just want to make sure because I forgot to label these. So the 4x1 meter relay we placed 7th. 4x2 we placed 2nd. 4x4 placed 8th. 4x8 we placed 4th. And shot put, Brock Parker, second place. Man, Brock is definitely on a hot streak today with the shot putts. Plus, we know I've noticed that he even broke his own record for it on like the last track meet before this one.
Mhm.
So congratulations to him. Now we have the women's results. First up, we have the 100-meter dash. Monica placed sixth place. That's good. 200-meter dash. Monica again, seventh place. Doing good. Good here. So now we got 400-meter, eighth. 1600-meter dash, placed seventh. 3200-meter dash. Leo Taylor, first place. 4x1 meter relay. Mason Pitzer, Monica, Kenzie, and Mariah Moore placed fourth place. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then we had the 4x2, Peyton Dillon, Maya Villas. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Haley Rhodes and Shaylee Kimball placed second. 4x4 relay, Peyton Dillon, Haley Rhodes, Gabriella Halk, and Gracie Tews placed fourth. 4x8 relay, Shine and Hers, Gracie Tews, Mia Villas, and Shaylee Kimball placed second. High jump, Monica, fourth place. Nice one.
Thank you.
Then we had the long jump, Mariah Moore, sixth place. And then Monica Moore broke her record on 100-meter dash and broke the school's record for 200-meter dash. And so congratulations to you. The record was for the 200-meter. Gracie Mann placed that record in 2017, 27.34. You beat your record was 27.24. Nice job.
Thank you.
And then we had the 100-meter dash. Your record in 25:13:11. Your newest one, 12:73.
It is.
Wow. What's mostly the secret for getting into the run?
I honestly want to say it's consistency.
Okay.
How you practice really does affect how you play and perform. So if you consistently practice, you're just gonna keep getting better. Always gotta keep a good mindset.
Yeah, I remember when I interviewed you for the when we celebrated for y'all winning the state champion. You did mention that. Anyway. So yeah, I mentioned a couple of the players that I had on for the Lake Maverick basketball team. They said the same thing. Once you practice more, you get a improved performance. And I definitely agree with what you said when it comes to track too. You more practice, you get more performance. So that's definitely good. That's good. Now we have the Concord meet. Men's overall 4 out of 12, and women's 3rd out of 12. Y'all are beating these guys.
Oh yeah.
So we have the results in 100-meter dash. Braden Walker placed 5th. Brock Parker placed 7th. 200-meter dash. Braden Walker 3rd place. Steve Pitzer 4th, and Eli Houchins 7th. 400-meter, Eli Houchins 3rd. 1600-meter, David Royals 7th place. 3200-meter dash, Hayden Broyles 6th place. 100-meter hurdle, Connor Dillon 2nd place, which I believe that's when he broke the record.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
It may be that, or it might be the 300-meter hurdle when he placed 1st place. So congratulations to Connor. 4x1 relay, Braden Walker, Brock Parker, Eli Houchins, Heath Pitzer, 3rd place. 4x2, Connor, Braden, Heath Pitzer, and Eli Houchins, 4th place. 4x4 relay, Cole Thornton, Jason Balboa, Jameson Hayden Royals, 5th place. 4x8, Dave McBride, Sam Sinclair, Shallow Royals, and Eli Royals, 5th place. Shuttle hurdle, David Royals, Caleb Cox, Shallow Royals, and Connor Dillon, 5th. Shot put, Brock Parker, 1st place, and Christian Ogle, 7th place. And then we have the discus, Brock Parker, 3rd, Christian Ogle, 6th. High jump, Jameson, 7th place. And I did mention that Connor broke his record. I forgot to put the record down. And then we have the women's 100-meter dash. Monica, 1st place. Good job.
Thank you.
Then we have Kenzie Taylor placing 3rd. 200-meter dash. Monica again, 1st place. Kenzie Taylor 2nd. 400-meter dash. Gracie Tews, 1st place. 800-meter dash. Gracie Tews, 4th place. Mia Vildos, 8th place. 1600 run. Leo Taylor, 4th. 3200-meter run. Leo Taylor, 3rd. 100-meter hurdle, Gabriella Halk, 4th place. 300-meter hurdle, Araya Starks, 6th place. 4x1 relay, Peyton Dillon, Monica, Kenzie, and Mariah placed 1st place. Nice job.
Thank you.
Then we have Haley Rhodes. We had for the 4x2, Haley Rhodes, Monica, Peyton Dillon, and Kenzie. first place. Another good job. We have 4x4. We have 4x4. Cheyenne, Peyton, Haley, and Gracie placed first. Congratulations to them. 4x8. Cheyenne, Shaylee, Mia, and Gabrielle placed second. Shot put, Lady Taylor, third place. Discus, Lady Taylor, eighth place. And long jump, Mariah Moore, fifth place. These are definitely really good scores, and I congratulate you all of you for that.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. And so that's all we got for the sports. Now we get to go on to, and also I forgot to mention on this for the track. Good luck at the Shade Springs meet. So and I talked to Hap, our assistant coach Hap, which he said we got some good competition with it. We got more schools than usual. And I did talk to last episode. I had three members of track: Connor Dillon, Jason LeBeau, and Ariah Starks. They said the same thing for the upcoming meets. They had more schools than usual, and they even told me that we actually had that one of the team schools had a student that was here at Janesboro High School, but he moved to a different school, and they definitely had competition with it. So good luck to all of you on the Shade Springs meet which is tomorrow. And so what are we expecting for this meet?
Well, there's a whole bunch of teams out of our region, so that's a big competition there.
Yeah.
I can't quite think off the top of my head who's all coming,
Mhm.
but as long as we continue to make our times faster, keep pushing in practice. We do have a rest day today where we just had to meet yesterday.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should be like top 4 teams.
Okay.
Because our team, we're good.
Mhm.
Every other team we go against is obviously amazing as well.
Mhm.
But it's always going to be a struggle because we're all going to be sore. So it might not be
Yeah.
our best times, but I think they'll still be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. So now we get to go on to the fun stuff of the podcast. We have we have the loved or hated session. First up, loved or hated vacations.
I love vacations personally.
Yeah. So this stuff, I agree with this too. I love vacations. They're always good to give like a nice break for us. I mean, we got school so many times. Everyone deserves a nice vacation. I mean, also not only for school, and also coming from sports too, because like you said, people are going to be sore during practice and also meets. So these are like a nice little vacation to like relax. So I agree with this. And then next up, love it or hate it, final exams.
I strongly dislike them.
Yeah, I'm with this too. This is definitely going to be the most irritating thing that I have to deal with. I mean, especially for me graduating this month in May. So I'm really not excited for this. This is basic. If they say that's how much you're gonna be, this is what you learn. There's definitely no way. There's definitely no way I can learn that. I know this stuff. So yeah, I hate this one. And last up, love it or hate it, school cleaning. And the reason we mentioned this one because today in Janesboro High School is our official school cleaning day. But for me, I gotta go hate it on this one.
I don't know, to be honest, because I mean, we don't really do anything afterwards. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather not do it. But at least we're not learning.
Yeah, that's at least one thing. But especially for me, when I had to clean that, when I was doing clean, I had to spray the windows out in the office and the front door entrance. I didn't mind that. It was just annoying because I got tired of the smell of window cleaner. Yeah, it's really strong. So, all right, so that's our love or hate it. Now we go on. Next up, we get to go on to our questions, preguntas. First up, what if you could invent a holiday? What would it be?
I would say a national student athlete would.
That's a good one. That's a good one. What would this holiday do?
It's like I think that where students go to school
Mm-hmm.
and they're also doing sports, I feel like they should be congratulated for it.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard. It's so much harder to get all your work done
Mm-hmm.
because most teachers have to do it the next day.
Yeah.
So, and it gives you a day just to relax.
Absolutely. So yeah, mine would probably be hang up no telemarketers day.
It's not crazy.
This is what, well, this will, and also for what during that, if you end up you can say whatever you want on telemarketers, and they can't say anything about it. They do it anyways, but we're just doing it for fun, and that'll be for And for people, like, say people, like, for instance, if I worked in customer service, I could say whatever I want. They complain about something, like the dumbest things.
Yeah.
So, so they were like, I want to speak to your manager about this ranch. I'm like, I don't care about your ranch. Go to the store, go to a restaurant, do whatever you want. I don't care. That's basically how the holiday will be. So next up for questions, who would be the athlete that would shock the world if they announced they're retiring?
Hmm. I want to say Curry. I love Stephen Curry.
That's a definitely agreeable, definitely agreeing with. Stephen Curry will definitely, it will be a shock to the world.
Be sad.
Yep. I'm gonna have to go with LeBron James on this one too because I did see this when it was April Fools. They do this all the time when it comes to like social media for sports. They put out April Fools things by saying that they said one this year that LeBron James was going to retire. I'm like, why did you have to say that? Why did y'all have to say LeBron James retire on April Fools? We didn't know if it was going to be if that was going to happen or not. I mean, he's doing good so far, but there's a time where he's going to have to say he's going to hang up the shoe. He's going to have to hang up the shoes.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Not ready for it.
Yeah. So that's our questions. We're going to just now we get to go on to the session that we have a lot of positive feedback from. It is the I'm that person or hate that person. And this will basically it'll be a topic for a person and say if you are that person or you hate that person. So we only have one for this one. This one is the one who says athletes' names when throwing something.
I'm that person.
Yeah, I'm that person too. It depends on what the sport. Like if it's like a football, I'll just say like a random football player's name. When it comes to basketball, I did it all the time too when I played a little bit. And when it came to and then when we had the shot put, I did that too. When I have like empty water bottles and there's a trash can, I will take it and do shot put. Don't always go in. And then there was always the bowling. There's not when I do the bowling, like try to get it. I would take get like a stack of water bottles and like put them up in the pins
Mhm.
and just take like a half empty water bottle. 7-10 split. So yeah, I'm this person. All right, so that's our on that person, hate that person. Now we get to go on to a session, one of my favorite parts of the show. This is the Maverick Madness draft. This week's draft. So last week's draft, we did mention that we have our winners. Arise Starks was the winner. The topic was the ultimate fast food combo, but the random guest picks. Arise Starks pick got the popular pick because it also said on the bottom of the poll vote who had the weirdest one. Araya did because Connor Dillon picked her meal, and I feel really bad for what he did because Connor picked for her main. She wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse. Connor got her a steak, and it was just not even cooked. I'm like, why? That just ruins it. And then for her side, going to Subway, and Connor got her just bread with lettuce and sriracha. I'm like, that's not even a side. And then for the drink, she went to one of the Dairy Queen, so she got that lemon refresher and like Connor got her a lemon refresher and with extra tahini, like just dumped the whole bottle of tahini into the drink, and then for dessert, she went to this wasn't technically like a restaurant, it was like a grocery store that had it was like a candy shop. They had chocolate colored crickets.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
like, oh my gosh. So I mentioned on there who had the weirdest pick, and Rise Starks got the best pick with 3 votes. There was 4 votes onto the whole thing, and Orion got the popular one with 67%. So congratulations to her. She'll get championship picks next time she's on. So now we get to go on to our draft, and this week's draft is going to be the ultimate snack next. So K-Man's not here yet, so we'll wait. So that's okay. So we'll just it'll be me and you. So we'll let you go first. So what is your first pick for the ultimate snack mix?
I'm going to say Nerd gummy clusters.
That's okay. Nerd. All right, nerd gummy clusters. For my pick, I'm gonna start the party off. I'm gonna go with the peanut M&Ms.
Solid pick.
Yeah, yeah. Every time when I make my own snack mix, I cannot make one without peanut M&Ms. It's a solid pick. It's definitely a solid pick, and it just goes well. It's complemented with a snack mix. Yeah. So what is your second pick?
Fun dip.
Fun dip. That's a good one. For mine, mine. Okay. I'm gonna go with chocolate covered almonds. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. So now we're down to item 3. So what is item 3?
I used to make this exact thing every basketball game. You gotta have the very, very trolley gummy worms.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So my third pick. Oh gosh. What did I was? I know this probably was weird. Was kind of people. I had mixed people got mixed reviews on it, but I'm gonna go with the pretzel sticks.
Those are good.
All right. So now we're down to item 4.
Baby bottle
Oh,
pops.
that's all right. That's a good one.
Those are so good.
All right. All right. For my fourth pick, I'm gonna go. We need a little spice with this, so I'm gonna go with the wasabi and soy sauce almonds. Give it a little, just give it a little spice. Want a little spice. It might be too salty, but I'm cooking here.
I'm trusted.
Yeah.
I'm going to add sour Skittles.
That's a good one right there. And when the sour Skittles is always a good one. I mean, the regular ones ain't that bad. Freeze dried ones, but sour ones, they're good. That makes it a perfect one. So now for my item five, I need a little fruit in this one. So let's go with the dried chili mango. And for your honorable mention,
Crust up Jolly Ranchers.
oh, that's a good one. And for my honorable mention, I'm gonna go. What is it? Uh, let's go. Let's go with. Let's go with the sunflower seeds.
Those are so good.
Yep. Every time when anyway, anyways, I was saying every time I go to like a football game or any sports, I can't deny like getting a bag of sunflower seeds.
I like the pickled ones.
Those are good. Those are good ones. So okay, so I guess Man's not coming up, and I completely understand. He told me he's got a lot of work going on. They have stuff to pull out. So and also I almost forgot the answer for the Maverick Madness trivia of the week, so the question was, if I can flip the page, what? Nope, they're a little far. What retired basketball player tried out for the Chicago White Sox in 1994? And that answer was Michael Jordan. So I kind of knew that it was going. I figured that in the first like Space Jam movie that when Michael Jordan said he was going to play baseball, I would have figured they had to go with the same. He would have been the answer. But I definitely had no idea that this was actually a real thing.
And I didn't expect it to be.
No, I didn't either. So that's our trivia of the week answer, and then that's our Maverick Madness draft. Now we can go on to one of my second favorite part of the show. This is the Maverick Madness Would You Rather of the week. Anyway, so this week's Maverick Madness Would You Rather of the Week is: would you rather have all your messages and photos leaked publicly, or never use a cell phone again?
I'm never using a cell phone again.
Yeah, I'm probably go the same thing.
I'll just use an iPad.
That'll work. I mean, it doesn't count as a phone; it's a tablet.
Exactly.
Yep. So yeah, I'm going with that one too. I'm never using the phone again. I'll just end up using the tablet. So and for and a lot of people don't want to see my photos because there's a lot of like sports like comedy and stuff, and there's like memes of sports, kind of basically like insulting some of the professional athletes. Not really bad to them, but just a little comedy for them, and like just like making fun of them for a little bit. I definitely had to deal with this a lot with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles. Um, had some memes with the coach Andy Reid, so I definitely have my laugh there.
Mine just insists of sports.
Yeah.
It's pretty much my whole personality.
All right. Okay. So that's our Maverick Madness Would You Rather week. Now we get to go on to our final thing to top it off. It is called the Athlete's Journey. We hadn't done this one in a while, so we're bringing it back. So Monica, what inspired you to become an athlete?
I want to say I grew up with him. His name is Craig Honaker.
Yeah.
He's down where I live, and he always tried to push me to try new things. Like I didn't do too many sports growing up.
Mhm.
Then around second grade, he talked me into doing basketball. I fell in love with basketball. Then my other coach, Travis,
Mhm.
he talked me into doing soccer.
Yeah.
I stayed with both of those. I started doing soccer. Well, this year did pretty good in that.
Mhm.
And Travis also talked me into doing track.
Nice.
Been doing track since. I love track. It is one of my favorite sports I've ever done. I've
Yeah.
done a lot of sports too.
Yeah. 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 Definitely knows a lot of sports that you play. You were in the cross country team, right?
Yeah,
And I saw the results. I'm like, y'all did pretty good. And were you on the soccer team for the women's team?
I was.
And I saw you. Oh yeah, guys went to states.
Oh yeah.
So that was a big excitement. And then also we had the women's basketball. Y'all came out with history.
Oh yeah.
So what was that? And I remember hearing you too. So and the audio didn't go out through because there's like background music,
hmm
so I couldn't get everything. So when you first claimed the title state champion, what did it mean to you ever since winning it?
I mean, at first it didn't click,
Yeah.
but then you go everywhere, you get assigned stuff. I felt famous. I really did.
Hmm.
But it's like we did it,
Yeah.
and there's still so many years to go. You got to
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. There's still time to go. Time to go. And I did remember asking, are we rooting for back-to-back titles?
100%.
You got to go for it. Go for it. We still have the same players for this that we had this year that we're gonna have next year, and maybe we have more players coming up too to help out.
Some of them are
Yeah.
dogs.
So and also, what advice can you give to upcoming athletes that are coming up to school if they try out for the Lake American basketball team?
Your grades are gonna matter. Everything's gonna matter.
Yep.
Don't give up, because quitting is when everything gets harder.
Mhm.
When you start feeling negative, turn it into a positive.
Yeah.
Because during basketball, I turn it negative, then you can just tell. Then I had my amazing teammates. I'll cheer you up. So once you're negative, it's gonna affect you. You gotta stay positive.
Mhm.
With being around the right people, you're all good. Because
Yeah.
Sherry's not gonna get mad at you.
Yeah.
She wants the best for you. She believes in everyone. 'Cause she's a great coach.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I interviewed her when we were celebrating state champs. She said the same thing. She wasn't she if things get negative, she wouldn't be mad. She even said to me that she'll turn that negative and she'll turn it positive and she'll like avert it into it. And that's what and she said that was mostly all about. You have something negative, try to convert it into positive, and and if there's something, and when you have like positive energy, you put it out there on the court, and that's what I definitely saw from watching you guys play the state champs. You guys had a lot of energy in there. You all were fast too, because the before like the game before the finals, I watched y'all. y'all were coming back to back. Y'all were snatching the ball out, everything. That was impressive.
Yeah, Sherry, make sure we practice. There is no slacking at practice where you're gonna
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, she did tell me that there was no slack into the practice, but she was definitely a good coach.
She's an amazing
Yeah.
coach.
So I'm definitely guessing you're gonna be excited for her having to be the coach next year for
Oh yeah,
the team.
excited for the
Yeah.
yoga. We're
Yeah.
gonna be doing yoga all over again.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy yoga, but she makes it fun because
Yeah.
she's. I'd also warn them kids they best love Taylor Swift because she is
Yeah.
their biggest fan.
Yeah.
She loves Taylor.
hmm So all right, everyone. So that's our Maverick Madness athletes journey. So and I'll have the draft posted on the same time, and that's all we have for today. My name's Caleb White, aka Philly. Ethan Wickland's not here, but that's okay. He gets a big shout out. Kenny Mann's not here, but we'll probably get him next time, and also probably stay tuned for a part two of this week's episode. So with Kenny Mann, so in case he comes in like extra late, we'll do a part two. So it'll be probably me and him. So that's all we have for today. My name's Caleb White, aka Philly. I'm here with Monica Moore. We'll see y'all next time. What's up, Mavericks? It's Caleb White, aka Philly, on the Maverick Madness podcast. I'm here with my guest. He was a coach of the Janesville men's basketball team, Kenny Mann.
How are you, buddy? Good to be here.
Doing pretty good. So guys, I just did a video with Monica Moore. So that was part one. This is part two of episode 16. So this is going to be from Kenny Mann's point of view, as how it was from Monica's point of view. So we got the usual stuff. We got sports go over, love it or hate it session, questions, preguntas, and I'm that person or hate that person, and a draft, and a would you rather to top it off. And before we get started, we want to talk about what happened to us over the weekend. It's our weekend recap. So Kenny Mann, what'd you do?
Over the weekend?
Yes.
Well, what did I do? We got the yard mowed. We got a lot of cleaning up to do. This winter was rough on everybody, I
Yeah.
believe, trying to get things cleaned up. So
Yeah.
just did that, and then I'm big into eBay now, so I did some thrifting at the Goodwill, and that's pretty much what I do in my
Yeah.
off time.
Yeah. So yeah, my week was pretty good. We had to go through some sports and stuff. Definitely had to go through a little bit. Still got a little angry at my March Madness bracket. I got beaten bad. Alabama. I had Alabama winning for the March Madness, and I got destroyed by Michigan. So that wasn't fun. And so I had to go through the sport to the school, get through everything's ready, and also try to get some bookings ready for the live episode for the auditorium. It'll be our final episode of the Maverick Madness podcast, which will be May 11th. So if you guys want to come watch the Maverick Madness final live episode, it'll be live streamed possibly. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get that live streamed.
Hmm.
So we're definitely excited for it. Me and Ethan are really excited for it. Ethan's not here at the moment. He wouldn't want to come here because today was also the clean day. He didn't, and quite frankly, I don't blame him.
Right. Well, we got it looking good out there. That's why we're in our hat.
We got it looking good. Plus, we're always outside, so you don't always. So the sun was brighten up, and it got you. It'll get us good. So we need something to block the sun from getting us.
Absolutely.
Yep. So now we got our. So now that's our weekend recap. Now we got our trivia of the week. And this week's Maverick Madness trivia of the week is: what retired basketball player tried out for the Chicago White Sox in 1994?
Michael Jordan.
That is correct. Michael Jordan is the answer. So nice job. I kind of thought that would. I didn't actually think it would have been Michael Jordan, but after watching the Space Jam movie, I kind of figured something was going on there.
That's good. He's a talented guy. Did Monica get that right?
Yeah. No, she didn't get. She didn't even know who it was.
Come on, Monica.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's our trivia of the week. Now we can go on to the sports. So first up, we got baseball. We did come. First, we came up short against Christiansburg, 1-11 on the 16. That was So we may have did come up short, but we played our ball out there. We did good, pretty good. We had, I got told by a couple players. They said that Christiansburg was a really good team, state champ. They were like champion, which Christiansburg was state champions.
Right.
So that was definitely a tough competition. But we got the positive and positive. We got the negative away. So here comes the positive.
Right.
First up, victory against Bluefield, 14-0 on the 17th. Congratulations to them. And back-to-back victory, Midland Trail, 14-0 again on the 20th. So then good luck to them against Greenbrier East, which is tonight. And also good luck to them against Wyoming East on the 27th. And good luck to them against Independence on the 28th. And we got two upcoming news for Caden Hines. First up, Caden Hines threw a no-hitter with 15 strikeouts into the game against Midland Trail. And then Caden Hines was known as the certified ace. So congratulations to him. So now we got the softball. We got the softball, and that's first up. Came up short against Pikeview, 6-16. That was a close game though. I believe it was really close. And then it came short against Shady, 1-0-11. But they should I kind of think that sports would do this. Like if players try that hard, they deserve at least like 1 point just to give them that credit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So good, and also good luck to them against Bluefield, which is today, and they play today. So
Right.
good luck to them. Now
Keep the lightning away. So
Yeah.
just rain right now out
Yeah.
there, but it's supposed to
Yeah.
quit about any time.
I hope there's no rain delays for the game. For the game, and after watching rain delays so bad not even for college or like high school games, I'm talking like professional, like in the Major League Baseball. There was some rain delays that were bad, and it caused a lot of down onto some of the teams I've watched.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm hoping there's no bad rain delays coming up. So now we got the track. Now we got to go on to the track. First up, the Emory and College meet results. First, men's overall 9 out of 20 teams, and men's overall 5 out of 21 teams. So congratulations to them. And also, and then that's when Monica Moore broke her record, and also broke the school's 200-meter dash record.
Monica Moore.
And the results for that one, I have them right here. If it's the right one. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Here it is. So the record for the 200-meter dash, it was claimed by Gracie Mann in 2017, 27.34. Monica Moore's record was for this year 27.24. So she beat it by 10. That's excellent right there.
Good number.
And
both good athletes there, Gracie and Monica.
Yeah.
And Monica, she advances and gets better because instead of having Spanish class, I take them to the gym a lot in fifth period. I've got her in fifth period. So I want to take a little bit of credit for her ability to be running better because I'm training her in gym. And she knows that.
So she's basically got like an early practice.
That's right. I mean, so let's just be fair about it, Monica, when you're watching this.
Yeah.
You know it's true.
Yeah. So then we have the 100-meter dash. Monica's record was 13:11 for her. That was in 2025, and her 2026 record now 12.773.
Nice.
That is definitely way lower than her one in 2025. Congratulations to her. And she told me a lot on the practice. Told me a lot when it comes to practice. You got to be consistent with it. You got to have enough practice in, and you'll be ready. I mean, sure, you're going to be sore during not only for like sport, like basketball or like track.
Right.
I mean, I've talked to some of the guys during the basketball team. They said they've gotten sore a lot, but that's not going to let them give up.
Right. Got to work through it.
Yeah. So then for Connor Dillon, he broke a record at the Concord meet. At the Concord meet, I forgot to put the result on there. What it was, but I just put Connor Dillon broke his record that was on for the last one. So congratulations to him.
Yes, sir.
So now we got so then good luck to them at Shea Springs meet, which is tomorrow at 4:30. And now we get to go on to the fun stuff. And we have our love it or hate it session. First up, love it or hate it, prom.
I love it. I was prom king here my senior year.
Yeah?
Yeah, true story.
Nice. So So I'm gonna have to go with Lovett on this one. I mean, sure, this is gonna be my last year being going to prom, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it. Definitely excited for. It's not the dance I'm more excited about. It's the creativity that's gonna be when it comes to decorating. That's what I'm really excited about.
It is. The anticipation on it getting here, that is an exciting week. We did the same thing when I was here, as a junior, getting to decorate for the seniors and just this time of year anyway, spring, you just got a handful of days left in school. And I tell seniors all the time, when you start your senior year, you start out and it's August and but before you know it, it's Halloween and the holidays are here. You come back after that Christmas break, it's basically spring break, prom, boom, you're gone with graduation. It just flies by.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's how I've been told a lot from my family. That like once after Christmas break's over and you get back, it's basically almost over.
it is. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So yeah, I'm loving this one. Next up, love it or hate it, vacations.
Wow. A little bittersweet, I guess. I love vacations, but I can never relax because I always worry I need to be doing something.
Yeah,
I've always got something to do somewhere, and it's just vacations for me. It is just I like them. I love them, but at the same time, I feel like I need to be doing something. So I always like, and I've done this for several years with my family. Maybe a lot because I own the funeral home and stuff like
yeah,
that in that business. They would have to go on vacation. I'd stay at home and man the
yeah.
fort,
So it's
and it worked out probably better for my wife on a vacation like that anyway.
so it's like a hit or miss. So it's like a hit or miss
Hit or
with it.
miss.
Yeah,
I say hit or miss.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it's kind of like a hit or miss for me too. I mean, I enjoy going on a nice vacation, but there's like the same thing for you. There's always time. I have something to do.
It does.
Yeah, man. For instance, for me, I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life when I graduate. I mean, doing a podcast is gonna be one of it, but
Right.
I gotta figure out what else I gotta do. Am I gonna go to college? Am I gonna go to the military, or am I gonna go straight to the workforce?
Right.
But that's right. That's coming up, and that's big decisions I gotta make. And my parents told me just wherever you go, I fully support you.
Absolutely, and
Yeah,
that's just the way I look at it as well. I mean, you'll figure it out for anybody from a freshman to a senior right now. If it's okay to be a senior and have no clue. Some people do, some people don't. But
yeah,
I would suggest just if you take college classes, you're going to take the basics anyway. That has to be with any
yeah,
degree. So it ain't like you're going to be wasting time, even if you're in there getting English and math
hmm
and whatever.
yeah,
But and you may get there and figure out, hey, this may not be for me. I want to go into another
yeah,
path, and that's okay too. Just pick you something
yeah,
that'll feed you for the rest of your life,
yeah.
and go for it.
Yeah, that's what I almost kind of think for people that don't have, that people are made their decision. If they say they make their decision, there are times where they actually end up changing it too. Because
And
if
that's
it
okay.
doesn't work out for them, they go somewhere else,
That's
which
right.
that's completely fine.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
So alrighty. So next up, love it or hate it, final exams.
Ah. I'm not an exam person, so I'm gonna say I hate it.
Yeah.
It's I think it's extra stress. I'm not a big test person. I mean,
Yeah.
we give a few quizzes up there in the classroom, not many, but I keep it simple. I try to keep it realistic on stuff we do. To each their own. The teachers out there that do what they need to. College, I had professors that gave them. I've got that were pretty difficult. I've got some that was, I mean, basically breathing. It wasn't that difficult at all.
Yeah.
So, give or take, I just, learn your subject
Yeah.
and that's all, big exam, some people's just not great test takers.
Yeah.
And you may do really good throughout the 9 weeks or whatever that class and then bomb an exam just because you got anxiety or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just something
Yeah.
each individual's got to take up.
Yeah, I'm a hating this one. I mean, I get this when they say that's basically the exams are basically through the stuff you've learned that you basically learn through all the time. And I've learned a lot. I mean, I learned a lot basically, but I don't want into like a full test and I'm stressed out the whole time. And I even did like a book report on this. Like, should students have mental health days? Like after exam stuff. I believe they should because if their anxiety levels when they're done finishing their work, they're probably going to worry on what the results are going to be.
Right.
So I'm definitely hating this one. I mean, doing the final exams. I mean, this is going to be probably the fun. mean, the final exam's coming up. It'll be the last time I ever do it. I mean, it's gonna feel weird not doing it anymore, especially when next year hits.
Right.
So it's gonna feel weird. So finally, love it or hate it, senior assassin.
Well, honest to goodness, I just learned about this a few weeks ago. We didn't do that when I was here that I know of. If that's, I wasn't never assassinated, if that's the case. But um, I think it's pretty cool. I'd love to be part of that if I was a senior, and keep a good, friendly, safe environment. And I've seen where some schools are not allowing the water guns on
Yeah,
campuses right
yeah,
now. I'm not real sure about Monroe County, but anyway,
yeah.
just play. Is it?
Yeah, I think they put this out that we can't like get our targets on school grounds, even
Yeah,
in the parking lot too. They can't. They're prohibited to do it. You
right,
don't have to get them if they're at work. If they get out of, but you can't get them while they're working. You got to get them when, like after they're working,
right.
like after their shift, and then you can get them like anywhere else.
And I can see that point because here it's too easy. I mean, if we're going to do this, work for it.
Hmm.
Make a outside this environment. Plus, it keeps it. This is a unique environment.
Yeah,
You got to almost have bubble wrap around it to keep everybody safe.
right.
And because somebody out with a water gun, before you know it, the rumor mill starts, and there's a gun up
Yeah,
there. And even though
yeah,
it's plastic, you just want to keep it cool on here. But I think it's a good idea. I think it's the last time seniors really get to have a
yeah,
playtime.
yeah. Okay. So for me, I love it because it's a fun thing to do, and like you said, it's perfect time. It's the last time seniors get to do a lot fun things together. But however, hate it when you get hit. When you get hit,
You got to hit back. You got to hit
yeah,
first.
it's hard. Yeah, and I got eliminated right on the like first day of like on Monday this week. Like after school, I took like Ethan said, let's go to the dollar store, and I got to go to the dollar store and pick up some drink, pick up a couple sodas. And I'm like, all right. He did not mention to me that his buddy was going to be at the dollar store, which was the person that I was his bounty.
Ha, they ambushed you.
And he ambushed and they got me set up. And I was wondering where my goggles were because I had them like right around my gear shift, and I was going to get them and put them around my neck, and they weren't there. So I'm like, "Where's my goggles at?" And then his buddy came up and got me,
Man,
and it was recorded too. So I was like, "Gosh, why?" I
well,
was going to plan on staying more, and then Ethan got hit this morning too. Got hit this morning on Monday.
right,
So I'm guessing he wanted to do a little payback. A little payback. He wanted to ambush someone, but since he
right.
got ambushed. But it was fun. It was fun to do it. I mean, it was really creative on the sneak attack.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
We would have been all over that. We'd have probably been in ghillie suits, just out laying, just waiting on people. But
Mhm.
uh, good times for sure.
It was definitely because when the senior assassin started, and I was at a Walmart, and when like the first round started, and I was at a Walmart, I had to keep on looking behind me to see if anyone was coming.
That's
And
awesome.
I had to look both ways, like I was peeping my head out of the aisles, like is anyone coming?
Yeah,
And everyone was looking at me like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Senior assassin started. I don't know. I don't know if the person who has me as a bounty is here."
law.
And and everyone just looked at me like, is this guy scared of?" And one of the employees poked me on the shoulders like, "What's going on? You scared?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Kind of." They're like, "Why are you scared?" I'm like, "Senior assassin, man."
That's right. Anticipation of getting it. That's right.
Yeah, so and I had to, and then when I got to my car in the parking lot, I had to like sink my head down so clear so no one could get me because I had the windows down. So it was so hard. It was like you couldn't like go anywhere.
Dang, that's good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, but it was fun. Next up for our fun stuff, we have the questions preguntas. First up, if you can invent a holiday, what would it be?
Um, Invent a holiday. Um, wow, that's a difficult one. I would um, probably just a national chill out day. Just
Yeah,
everybody just take a chill pill and reset your button
yeah,
and be nice to each other maybe. Just
yeah,
and just enjoy the day. I think that'd be
yeah,
the best holiday for me.
yeah, but yeah. Mine would probably be if you're work if you get like a call, if you have to take out a customer service call, you can say whatever call you want.
There you go.
Yeah, so like it's basically saying it's just basically saying it's I like to call it the Uno reverse day,
Yeah.
where you can just if you're on, that will be the day where anybody in customer service can probably say whatever they want, and they can turn it back. And like if someone gets mad at them, like someone gets mad like a internet companies, if they get mad, if customers get mad, they insult the people at customer service. The customer service people can just say whatever they want.
Right. I'd love it.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. Next up, and that's our final question. Who will be the athlete that would shock the world when they announce their retirement?
Well, there would be several. I know that I know what it was like when Michael Jordan retired the first time and then retired the second. You know, it was very, you knew it was coming, but
Mhm.
it happened. I guess generation today would be in the basketball realms of thing,
Yeah.
LeBron James. I guess when that happens, you know it's coming. I mean, these guys can only get
Yeah.
to a certain age to where their bodies aren't competing with the competition that's coming up.
Mhm.
So, you want to try to go out on top.
Yeah.
But I would say a LeBron or somebody like that, if you're in the basketball realms of things. But
Yeah.
I mean, it won't shock me too much because
Yeah.
I know it's coming. I mean, my old guys was Jordan, Pippen, the Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all these guys. I mean, they were our childhood
Yeah.
heroes, and to see them now, they're old fellas
Mhm.
getting on up there. So
Yeah.
that was I hated to see him leave the game, but we knew that was just part of it.
Yeah. Mine is definitely is basically what you said, like basketball too. We know it's coming, but and when it came to football,
Yeah,
yeah, there was a lot of things shut the world. Tom Brady's retirement was basically kind of like how LeBron would probably been.
right,
He like you'll you know like we knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
right.
Like after that, the when he was playing for the Buccaneers, he didn't play. They didn't make it to the Super Bowl because they got beat by the Rams. And after that game, he said that basically after if I lose that game, I'm done.
Yeah, and those guys seem to always be on that line that they tease a comeback, and some have and some haven't. So
Yeah,
it's just one of those
yeah,
things that
yeah,
just as as time keeps on ticking, things just change,
yeah, yeah.
and new heroes emerge.
Yeah, and normally when some of the athletes they do say they retire from playing, they end up do coming back. They don't always tell why they're coming, what they're doing when if they come back. I mean, like Brady said, he'll come back to the NFL, but he ain't playing. I think he said when he came back, he was gonna be like the assistant, like one of the coaches with the Raiders. And I'm
Right.
like, first question though, why the Raiders? Why
I
couldn't
know.
you couldn't like help coach like the Patriots or something?
Yep.
I mean, that was your team, man. You let them. You gave them 6 Super Bowls.
That's it. Now, I mean, the only thing I'd say is probably money talks.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So, and it was also kind of like how like the movie, the Adam Sandler movie, The Longest Yard.
yeah,
He played like it was a prison movie. He had to teach people football, and he knew what football. Adam Sandler knew what football was. That's kind of how I think I like put it. Like it's kind of like The Longest Yard. Brady knows the railroads and football, and the Raiders they need some help with it. So I'm guessing that's probably they wanted them to do. They wanted to teach them how to play.
right,
And then he'll jump from a game to a team to another team.
right.
It's basically like a football mentor because Brady's been doing this for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's our questions preguntas. Now we get to go onto a session where we've had a lot of positive feedback from. This is the I'm that person or hate that person. And this one and that's this is where we say a topic on something and we get to elaborate if we are that person or we hate that person. And so we only have one for this one. This one is the one who says athlete's name when throwing an object.
Now read that one more time.
The one who says athlete's name when throwing an object. So like if you're throwing a water bottle or a soda can or even a ball.
Got, gotcha. Um, that's probably not me. I'm not going to say I hate them. person, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
Is that something you've done?
Yes, this is some. I'm that person.
That's why I can't hate you.
Yeah, yeah,
I just don't do it much.
yeah. Every single time that when if there's a football there, I cannot hold back on like saying a famous football's name. Like I'll just take a football and be like, "Take,"
Yeah, that's good.
or and this recent one that I did, and I was like, "Done."
Yeah.
And I've done it a lot too, especially when like since we had the track, we had the shot put. I even took a soda can or even a football and be like, "Shot put."
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, there was times when I did that, it was because I got bored. So there was nothing else I could have done.
Hey, I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah, and plus it's also practice too. In case I even thought of playing sports,
Right.
I could have played. I could have played sports. I got told I could have played a good defense in the football team, but I never shot, never hit the shot.
I understand. I played basketball and football here,
Yeah,
and we had a pretty good time.
yeah. So all right, so that's our I'm that person or hate that person. Now we're going to go on to one of my favorite parts of the show. This is the Maverick Madness Draft. And okay, everybody. So this week's Maverick Madness draft is the ultimate snack mix. So like I had Monica on for part one of this episode. Her draft was for her ultimate snack mix: Nerd Gummy Clusters, Fun Dip, Very Very Trolley Gummy Worms, Baby Bottle Pops, Sour Skittles, and Crushed Jolly Ranchers.
Wow.
So, all right. So
No wonder she's running so fast.
yeah, because of all the sugar.
She's got a lot of sugar in her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I mean, I've even spoken to like certain athletes about pregame rituals. A lot of people's been saying like it comes from like sugar stuff from like gummy worms and stuff.
And like the girls' basketball team sitting over eating oranges like
Yeah,
they're going to quit making them.
yeah, and
And there must be something to it. They've
yeah,
got the gold in the trophy
yeah.
case.
Something was in the oranges that gave him that
That's
trophy.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
All right. So Mr. Mann, you get to start this off with the draft. What is your first pick for the ultimate snack mix?
Wow. I'm going to have to say, hey, I like, people probably call it different things, but you know that puppy chow stuff?
Yeah,
The Chex Mix stuff
yeah,
with the powdered
yeah.
stuff? I could eat that all day long.
Yeah, like those rice puffs.
Yeah,
Yeah, rice puffs.
that's my kind of snack.
All right.
I overdo it sometimes.
All right, rice puffs. All right, for my pick, let's start this party up. I'm taking the peanut M&Ms.
I take some of those too right now.
All right. All right, Mr. Man, your second pick.
Um, Snack mix. I like the Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its?
Yep.
All right.
I mean they're incredible.
A lot of students do eat them here, so that's basically the main snack.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Which is why I can always wonder, why can't the cook just put get bag of Cheez-Its instead of goldfish?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And for my second, let's go with a little bit of sweet and salty. I'm gonna take the chocolate almonds. Keeping it cool. Keep it cool.
But you're taking the good ones. I would eat those.
Yeah. Keeping it cool. I got a motive here.
Gotcha.
Yep. Alrighty, so your item three?
My item 3 on a good snack mix. I like, especially when you stop at the store and get those bags of trail mix,
Yeah.
with all the little different everything's nuts and everything in 'em, M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'll take those. I'll take those every day.
M&M's?
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright. And my third pick, let's go with the salty and crunchy one. Let's go with the pretzel sticks.
Oh man. Yep. Good.
Alright, your item four?
My item 4. Hmm. Get more challenging.
Yeah.
I might have to go with the standard buttered popcorn.
Butter popcorn?
I mean, why not?
Why not? That's a good one. Alright, for my fourth pick, let's get a little spicy with this one. I'm gonna go with the wasabi and soy almonds.
Ooh. Okay.
It might be a little salty, but it's a nice palate cleanser with the spice.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, and for your item 5,
I'm going to say, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they're like these hot roasted almonds. You can get cashews or whatever,
yeah,
but they're hot and sometimes they've got a little cinnamon flavor.
sweet and spicy.
Yeah, they're good.
Sweet and spicy. Which
Yeah.
one? Which nuts are you doing?
Do the almond.
Sweet and spicy almond.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they're hard to beat.
Yeah, can't deny them. And for my item 5, we need a little fruit in this one, so I'm gonna go with the dried chili mango.
Wow. Good deal. You really like those?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mind dried or like fresh mango as long as there's like sometimes I like a little bit of spice in my fruit.
I get it.
Just, it adds like a little bit of nice sweet and salty flavor to it. Plus if you're like eating like watermelon or something, you put a little tahini or something on it. The watermelon cools the spice down. So
That's cool.
that's why it's like a big palate cleanser with it.
Nice.
Yep. And for your honorable mention,
Um, wow. Let's go with I just like at Christmas time, especially my mother-in-law, she makes a big batch of Chex Mix.
yeah,
It's just got the pretzel sticks and the nuts and the Chex Mix and everything. And I don't even know how you make it, but it's baked and it's really good. And that's probably of all of mine, I'd have to probably should have put that one on the top of the list, but I'll take that as my honorable
okay,
mention. Chex Mix.
okay, oven. And you said put in the oven,
Yep.
so a little oven, basically a little oven roast
It's a
check.
little baked, got some,
Got that nice baked taste to it, a little
yeah.
roast. All right, that's a good one. All right, so that's our Maverick Madness draft part two of this episode. So I'll get that posted separately along with the second one I had with Monica. Now we go on to my second favorite part, and this is the Maverick Madness Would You Rather of the week. So in this, all right, so this week's Maverick Madness Would You Rather of the week is: Would you rather have all your messages and photos leaked publicly, or never use a cell phone again?
Wow. Um, I think though, I think even though there's days I'd love to throw the cell phone into the New River and never see it again,
Yeah,
I would want my messages and my photos to be seen publicly because I think I'd be famous instantly because I'd entertain a lot of people with my
yeah,
stuff. So
yeah,
I'm going to go with that. I'm. People would really see the dumb side of Kenny
yeah,
Man.
yeah. For me, I would probably have to never use a cell phone again, due to due to the fact. I got some funny stuff on there, but I don't think they want to know some of the funny stuff that I've done.
I understand.
There were times where I went to like golf courses and stuff. Like if I'm traveling, there's like a golf course somewhere that's got like big woods in the back.
Mhm.
I would dress all in camo, get an air horn, and when they're about to tee off with the swing, I will blow the air horn, and they mess up their swing.
Uh-oh, if that's ever happened to you golfers out here, there's a guy. He just told on his.
Yeah, so I have all those recorded, and they're fun, and they're funny. And if the golfers that see me do that were basically the ones I've gotten from the air horn, I don't want them to see where I
I
was,
don't blame you. I don't blame you.
because then they'll probably have someone trim the woods down to where they can see someone's going out there.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with the never use a cell phone again. I'll just probably stick to maybe an iPod or a tablet.
That's right. I understand
Yeah,
completely.
yeah. So alrighty, so that's our Maverick Madness Would You Rather of the weeks. And before we get this off, Mr. Mann, what do you think we're expecting for next year for the basketball team?
Well, I think we're going to be a top contender. I do believe we've been having some flex day practices here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The guys are lifting weights Tuesdays and Thursday mornings,
Mhm.
and really coming together. They looked really good last night. They're working hard, so I do believe. We were a little. Uh, I think the guys took it pretty low when Bluefield defeated us here in
Yeah,
that second regional game, and they're going to build off of that. And I
Yeah.
think next year is no doubt in my mind and the other coaches on the staff that we are determined to make an appearance and do some good in Charleston next year.
Absolutely. So, and what advice can you give to the upcoming freshmen that try out for the basketball team? And what do you think what do you think some of the guys that are going to be still here once the seniors graduate? What do you think what advice can you give to them when they start?
Yeah, we want number one with our veteran players, the ones that are here. We always constantly want them to be the leaders.
Hmm.
As you're getting older and going up, uh, be that student athlete on and off the court
Hmm.
that's keeping grades up and encouraging your teammates to keep grades up and keeping don't mess up at school, behave, all that good stuff on and off the court. As for the freshmen coming in, attitude is the very first thing we look at. You got to come in here with an open mind. Whether you are playing 30 seconds of a ball game or whether you're starting. I always tell people, you may not start, but you're going to finish.
Yeah.
So that's just as important as anything.
Yeah, that's how I've talked to some of the veteran players. They said that we may not start, but but we can finish
Yeah,
it.
and
Like,
that's a very
yeah.
important key that you got to stay focused. You don't take anything personal.
Hmm.
The coaching staff when they're riding you hard on all they're doing is trying to get the best out of you that
Hmm.
they know you have in you,
Yeah.
and just come up here,
Yeah.
work hard, dedicate yourself to it, and it'll be a fun experience. It'll be a winning season
Hmm.
if everybody works together. But one bad attitude in any way can wreck a season.
Absolutely. Like I've from veteran players, talked to Colton Dowdy about it. He said the same thing. He told me that there's times where some of us will have built up energy stored inside when we're on a game and we don't let it out.
Right.
But when the coaches tell us on stuff, like if we're in the locker room, like in the locker room during halftime, and they have like coaches tell the team before we go out again, they that's what mostly drags it out. It drags the energy right out, and
Right.
it will bring a connection and effort into
It
games.
does. I've witnessed that several times.
Yeah, yeah. So alrighty. So that's all we got for this week's episode from the Maverick Madness Podcast Part 2 of Episode 16. And also, don't forget to comment down below who you guys think will win the draft from both Part 1 and 2. We have our guests together are Monica Moore and Kenny Mann, and alongside with me, I'm made for the draft. And so don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications for upcoming updates on the podcast, and also keep in touch for it to make sure to stay tuned for the live episode coming up on May 11th. We'll still get some possible bookings with it. We still have a list of guests I gotta go through, so we'll figure out who'll go from there. But yeah, that's all we have for today's episode. My name's Caleb White, aka Philly. Ethan Wickline, aka Silly Rome, is not here, but he'll be here. He'll be here next episode. So, and that's all we have. As I said, my name's Caleb White, aka Philly. I'm here with Kenny Mann. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.